Any other long-term nursing moms out there? Welcome to a day in my life. Vegan prepper. Vegan prepper. Hey everyone, Kathy the Vegan Prepper here for my day in the life video. I have a bit of a full docket today, and so as usual, right? Oh gosh, there goes the hand in the shirt. It's a full docket. Okay, so I've got orders to do. I have a list to keep myself on track. I have some orders from Etsy that I need to take care of. I am making sourdough bread today. I've already started the starter, and so that is ready to go. But I did get my As Your Standard order for April, and so I have some like whole wheat berries and stuff, and einkorn even and spelt, and I was going to grind just wheat berries this time, and see what is the time commitment involved in grinding grains and stuff, because I don't know about that yet, but just kind of for my own future planning and stocking. I do have my grain mill now, and it works really well. We made some bean flour the other night when we first got it. Or when we first got it out. We've had it for a while, but we only just got it out the other night. But yeah, trying to grind some flour. If that doesn't work out today, which I'm having a feeling that it's not going to work out, I will just do it another time, because I make bread twice a week. You know, it'll come up again. So, but yeah, I'm interested in playing with that and seeing how long it takes to grind some flour. I've got some planting to do. We've got the drip line installed outside, which I cannot even tell you how happy I am about that. I'm like incandescent with joy. I'm so grateful. You know, it didn't feel oppressive to be watering by hand. It wasn't like I felt like I don't know, like I was being victimized or something by having to water my garden out, my gorgeous garden outside. You know, it was a job I was happy to do, but it's, well, not always happy, but you know what I mean? Like I was always grateful for it. But it's funny, like I'm getting teary-eyed. Just having that off my, like having something that was on my plate. This has been 6 years. I've been watering outside to try to, you know, keep things alive here in our very hot desert home. And suddenly having that off of my plate is like, it's a huge relief. Like I said, it never felt like oppressive. It wasn't like I was, you know, so downtrodden about it, but not having to do it now is like, oh my gosh. And so now I'm going to be grinding my own flour instead for my bread. Like, I don't even know, like what am I doing to myself? Anyway, but, no, that's fantastic. So I'm so grateful. I have planting to do. I was putting off on some of the planting and the arranging until after we got the drip system installed, because I didn't know if we were going to need to be digging stuff up, because I tend to seed in everything. For the most part, I don't tend to buy a lot of pre-grown plants, even though I have some videos of my pre-grown plants from the store that I have purchased. There are certain times I will, just because I know that I didn't get stuff in the ground fast enough. So like this time around, I probably really should be buying a lot more starts from the store, but I'm just going to use my seeds and like hope for the best. We'll see how it goes. And so yeah, I have some planting to do today. But also I got my As Your Standard order. So I'm going to be doing an As Your Standard haul video, which means that there is going to be a secret giveaway in that video, which I'm just telling you about right now. I don't advertise my giveaways because I don't want to just draw in people who are just looking for free stuff. I want the people who are already interested and already caring about us and watching our videos to be the ones who win. Basically, I want my friends to win, okay? So I'm gonna be honest though, and I will pick who wins. I'm not fixing the results, but the closest I can get to kind of fixing the results of the giveaway is to have a secret extra entry for the giveaway, which is what this video is going to have in it. So I am an affiliate for As Your Standard. I get a very small credit every single month, which they give so that I can try new products and like share, because, you know, I am meant to be talking about them, but I would be talking about them whether I was affiliate or not. But the affiliate thing allows me now to do giveaways, which I'm excited about. That's the reason I got really excited. I was like, wait, really? I can start giving stuff away to people. That's what I really want to do. And so if you sign up through the link, I'll link it down below. Use our link that maintains our affiliate status so that I can keep giving stuff away to people. And so this month, because I have been struggling for the last few years with some homemade lotions, trying to figure out something to something good for my skin that is natural, but the problem is it just is so greasy. Like I get grease everywhere because most of the homemade lotions are based in like shea butter or cacao butter or almond oil or whatever, and a lot of these things are said to soak into the skin really fast, but I just end up being greasy, and then I get it all over my couch, I get it all over my bed, I get, you know, like, so I mainly have not been using lotion, so I finally got a store-bought lotion again, and Azure Standard, I'm not going to say it was a major deal, but it was like $2 cheaper than I have seen it in local stores. The Avalon Organics lotions, I think that they were like $8 each on Azure Standard, which is a lot for just a little bit of lotion. But I'm gonna give this a try. I got the 3 packs, which made it even just a little cheaper. And so I got 2 3-packs of this lotion. And so 3 lavender and 3 peppermint. So it's gonna be winner's choice. So I'm gonna pick 2 people and each person gets to choose. So today is the 14th. The last day of the giveaway is going to be the 18th. And I will pick the winners on April 19th, 2021, okay? Because I was getting so many extra comments and I realized I don't think I ever said dates in my last video. So for this video, if you would like to have an extra entry to win one of these lotions, comment down below and tell me your favorite fictional book series, or just book if it's not a series. But I also think it's a great information to have for like if you're stuck quarantine or you get stuck lockdown, you have something on hand that can entertain you for a little bit of time. And so I feel like that is an answer to your question. Just say it. Don't say anything about the giveaway. Don't say anything about the entries because we're keeping it secret. This is like the 1920s. This is like a speakeasy. You got to know the phrase to get in. Like only the people who are in. So do not mention the giveaway. If you mention anything, if you mention lotion, if you mention a giveaway, if you mention anything that I feel gives away the giveaway, I will delete the comment, okay? And that's not to be mean. It's just like I said, I want to keep it kind of in the people who are already here and who already care. And I don't want people who are just looking for free stuff to get the giveaway. Do you know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. Like we're just trying to keep it in like just us, just you and me, okay? I want you to win, okay? I want you to win. If you are here in a boring day in the life video, you deserve an extra entry, okay? That's how I feel. So that's what this is going to be. Tell me your favorite fictional book series or favorite fictional book down below, and don't mention anything about a giveaway. But I will tell you my favorite probably fictional book series, although it's thick and it requires an investment of time and emotion. Oh my gosh, I'm like up and down on a roller coaster the whole time I read, is the Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon. And unfortunately, I will say that it is extremely adult in content. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like explicit, but there's a lot of really heavy content, like subject matter in that. And then every now and then there is a scene that is a bit explicit, but it's not like gratuitous. I don't know, does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense. Like I still enjoy those books, but I will absolutely warn they are 100% grown-up reading, okay? But another book series that I do really love is the Archangel Trilogy by Sharon Shin. It's Archangel, Jova's Angel, and the Alleluia Files. They're kind of like a sci-fi thing, and basically, and you'll figure it out really fast as you're reading the book. It's like a group of people who left Earth and settled on a new planet, and they have a spaceship that controls weather patterns, but over time they have forgotten that the spaceship is a spaceship and they think it's a god now. It's just a really interesting few books. And then there's certain ones of them have wings so that they can fly up and communicate with the spaceship. Anyway, it sounds dumb, but like it's really interesting because they kind of got rid of all technology, which is why certain members of them have like wings grafted onto them, because they're not using technology. It was so that people could fly up high enough into the atmosphere to communicate with the ship. Anyway, it's an amazing thing. So then you have the angels and you have the people and it's just, oh my gosh, it's like the coolest concept. I love those books. They're fantastic. And so those, I would say probably like teen. It's okay, you know. So anyway, that's it. So yeah, let me know your favorite book series down below, and I will just sort of get to the day. But then also watch for the Azure Standard giveaway video, or the Azure Standard haul video, which will have the secret giveaway, because then you can go to the Azure Standard haul and comment there and you'll get 2 entries. So that's how I'm gonna fix it. My best friends The ones who watch the day in the life videos are gonna get an extra entry, okay? That's all I can do. So, and then just so you know, like I said, I'm just honest. I will pick whoever wins. But the way that I pick is I kind of number the comments as they appear on my screen in order. And then I go and do a number generator, like a random number generator. And then whatever gets picked is what will get picked. I will have my email in the comments, or I'm starting to add my email, and we have a PO box now. And that will be in the information for the video down below. And so then if you need to contact me, or if I say, hey, you won, or whatever, we'll figure it out then. All right, cool. That's it. I'm gonna go get started on my actual day. Probably go ahead and head outside and put some seeds in the ground and show you guys what we're looking at. Okay, I'm out in my yard and I have a public service announcement. Here's a little ladybug, little friend, ally, hello. But check out the baby. That right there, that freakish thing, it looks like some sort of monster from the deep or something. That is a ladybug baby. Here, wind, can you like chill for a second? That right there is a baby ladybug. So if you see those guys in your garden, don't kill them because they're the good guys. But you would never know, right? Like, it's weird to me that they even look bigger. Like, there's the baby. There's the ladybug. And that's not like a trick of the camera. That is what it actually looks like. So anyway, there's another one right there, a smaller one. But yeah, okay, I'll stop showing you guys ladybug babies. But seriously, that's like my little PSA for you guys. If you see those, do not kill them. They're not predators, they are baby ladybugs. But here we go. This is where we are in the yard. So this year, it's funny, the ladybugs are going after the dill like crazy. Typically they like the bolted cilantro, which is why I leave some of it every year. But I haven't really seen any ladybugs on the cilantro this year. They've all been on the dill. So it's just kind of interesting. At least to me, who is interested in weird, boring things like that. But these are our beds. A lot of stuff is cleared out and ready for the next season. A lot of it still needs to be cleared out. Obviously, we have a whole bunch of calendula to pick again. Lettuce is about to come out. I have a couple friends who are going to get some lettuce this year. And they are excited about that. And we will have whole bunches of lettuce. I mean, lettuce is everywhere. And I am gradually clearing out old plants and planting the new plants, seeding in some new plants. I was laughing because I thought maybe cats would not care about my catnip if I planted it kind of far enough into the middle of my yard. But there are absolutely cats all up in my yard now for this catnip. And I've even got like cat poop down here. So I might not, I don't know. We're gonna have to see if like I planted far away, or I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. But I'm getting ready to seed in things like okra and edamame, and I just did a whole bunch of zucchini and watermelon. I'm late on both of those. So those I seeded into this bed, which gets a lot of shade, and will hopefully do better with kind of a late planting. But then yeah, cantaloupe, other stuff like that. And so yeah, tomatoes are going now, and hopefully they start perking up. I don't honestly know what the issue is with the tomatoes in this bed. They are not doing so well, but we've cleared out a lot of the old plants, and with the drip system in place, hopefully they start kind of really waking up and being happy. I've got some tomatoes in another bed that are looking fantastic. In fact, we have our first tomato of the season out. So this one is growing like crazy, just like the grass. I need to clip out here. And then yeah, more of our lettuce. And so yeah, things are just kind of beautifully growing, but also transitioning in season. And so yeah, I will show eggplant is another great one for the summer. They do very well in summer here, this eggplant. And so we've got the drip system throughout. And so I watch a lot of YouTubers with the gardening. Charles Dowding is one of the YouTubers I watch. And now he gardens in Britain, like in the UK, which is as far from Arizona, I think, as you can get. But one of the things that he does is he cuts leaves off the bottom of his plants. So like the cabbages, I decided I will leave them and give them a chance to form heads and give us some cabbage. So some of them are actually doing very well. Some of them are completely infested with aphids. But I've opened up the underside by pulling off all those leaves to give these eggplants their start that they need for summer. And so, yeah, we're gonna have eggplants, and hopefully, you know, by the time the cabbages come to a head and I harvest those and pull those out, eggplants will already be pretty well established and ready to go. And I don't need to do a full tour because it'll just get too long. The video will get too long, but that's just a little bit of what's going on out here. And jalapenos still coming in crazy strong. But yeah, we're gearing up for our hot summer garden, and getting stuff in place for that. So, yep, awesome. I'm so happy about my drip system. Okay, so I am about to make a ring, and even if I only have one ring, of course I have to set everything up, but most of my orders today are for stitch markers, but I gotta get the stuff out for my ring I'm making. And there's my lunch. It's leftover chana dal, and that's a recipe that I've posted on the channel before. And this like brownish, like weird rice. I don't remember exactly what it is or where I got it. It was just in the stash, and I knew it was kind of older, and there was only like 2 cups of it left, so I made it for our grain last night, mixed with some other brown rice. And yeah, so now that's all used up, and yeah, little hot sauce, and I'm good to go. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make this ring and some other stuff, and yeah, that's what's next on my docket. Okay, I'm gonna make a ring. So here I am, and if you see anything moving right here, Sage is playing in my bed. So it's like, bed, watch my kid for me for a second while I make a ring. Oh gosh. All right. That looks good. So I'll go ahead and hammer it out and get the name on it. Or not the name, the phrase on it. And yeah, that'll be all ready. So anyway, there you go. I don't know if that's cool. I think it's kind of cool. So after all this time, I still think it's cool. So. Okay, so Sage has gone down for a nap, and so I'm going to go ahead and just sort of take it easy for a little while, and I haven't decided if that means I'm reading or playing Oblivion on Steam. But yeah, I promised Adam I would take it easy. I'm actually on my period now, so I think we've discussed before, I tend to, if I go too hard, I tend to kind of throw out my back around this time. So I promised I would take it easy, and not hurt myself, because he doesn't want me hurt. But then obviously, of course, if I get hurt, it's a lot more work for him, but that's not his motivation. It is because he loves me and he doesn't want me to be hurt. So I'm taking it easy. I don't think the quadruple batch of banana bread is going to happen today, but I am making the sourdough, and yeah, I've already been going pretty hard. I had to clean and like dust and move those giant bags of food to film my my haul video, which is actually already uploaded. And oh, I guess I could edit, I could make a thumbnail and go ahead and get that posted. But yeah, I was gonna take a break, so I'm gonna take a little break today. right now. So anyway, yeah, that's it. I don't know why I need to come on and film about it, but I don't know. It is my life. I'm taking a break today. Let the records show. I took a break today, okay? Adam, if you're watching, I'm doing it, okay? All right. Okay, I forgot I still had this ring to finish and package. It's funny, like, I rested for a whole 15 minutes, I swear. Like, I just chilled. But I mentioned my favorite book series is Outlander. Let me see if it'll focus. So this is the little ring I made. It says Dinnifash, which is like Scottish for don't worry. So anyway, that's the ring I had to make, and then I have the other shipping or the other stitch markers to package up and ship out, but I'll get this packaged up and ready to go. And yeah, so I did take a little break. It's fine. I can do it. What is that?
It is blue, purple, green, pink.
Oh, wow. Those are those pretty colors.
There are colors, but the blue.
You want blue?
Yes.
You want blue on your fingernails?
Fingerless.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoopsie. Sorry.
Oh, you don't have to say sorry, silly girl. It was Mommy who spilled them everywhere.
The blue.
You want the blue, huh? Okay. We will paint your nails.
Whoops.
Oh, uh-oh.
Okay, I get it.
Yes, it's okay. You got it. Okay. All right, yep. We will paint your nails. Sweetie girl woke up from her nap. Oh, I didn't realize these were scented. This smells like blueberries, apparently. Here, let's open it and see what it smells like.
Woo.
If it smells good.
Woo.
Oh yeah, it smells good. It smells like blueberries. Smell. Does it smell good?
I paint my nails.
Okay, yes, we will paint your nails. Okay, all right. Then I guess we're going to go ahead and do that now. There, you want to show? Look. They're so pretty. Do you like your nails?
See?
Show the colors. What colors are there? Oh, I meant on your nails. Show. This is exactly per her request. Blue is her favorite color.
That's volleyball. There's blues and blues and blues.
And then you went through all the other colors too. Oh yeah, don't start picking at it though.
Greens and green, and purple and pink.
Yeah, lots of colors.
That's strawberries.
Strawberries?
There's strawberries.
You're right, the pink color smells like strawberries.
And the green is strawberries.
I think the green was supposed to be papaya. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. There it goes.
This is silver.
So we'll see how long it lasts.
There is pink strawberries.
Right, the pink smells like strawberries, the purple smells like grape, the green smells like papaya, and the blue smells like blueberries.
There is...
Yeah.
There is blue and blue and blue and blue.
Yes.
And strawberries.
5 blues. Okay, all right. I guess I'll go start dinner.
See?
Yeah. See? Oh, there you go. See? Do you like the colors? You love those colors, huh? Good job. All right. I can't resist you. All right, I'm here in my kitchen. It's dinner time. Adam's working late and both boys are now at church, and I've got me and Sage here. I still need to come up with a dinner. So tonight I decided I was going to do some baked pasta. I've got some cashews soaking right here, and they've been soaking for a little while, and I will show you exactly what's on the stove. I'm gonna make like a cheesy broccoli pasta bake is my idea. So, well, cheesy, you know, not really cheese. But I have shown these in a past video, the organic chickpea pasta shells I get from Whole Foods. And now these are somewhat pricey when it comes to pasta. They're $2.99 each, which is, you know, pricey compared to wheat pasta, but they have such a hugely amazing advantage, I think, nutritionally compared to just like straight wheat pasta. I don't know if it's gonna really focus, but I guess you could like pause and just look at it and see. And so yeah, so much protein and iron and just amazing stuff. And the kind of fun thing about this too, I think, is that I can go ahead and make something like a cheesy, like a macaroni type dish, and then not put any beans in or anything, and just let it be pasta. But I have yet to try this as a baked pasta. So that is what I'm doing today. Sorry, I'm stirring stuff. So I have yet to do as a baked pasta. Now I've tried to do baked pasta with the brown rice pasta I have gotten, but it just turns out like really like slimy, kind of sticky. I'm realizing my sink is very old. Okay. Oh gosh, it's like I feel like I need to get all new stuff in my house to stop looking like everything is so filthy. It's just really old. If I want it perfect, I'd have to scrub it with Barkeeper's Friend every single day, and I'm not gonna do it, okay? I do it once a week. That's when I do it, okay? Otherwise, it just gets wiped down, you know, with regular spray, but that doesn't take the old stains out. It was a used ceramic cast iron sink when we got it. So it's just yeah. Anyway, okay, sorry. So the last time I used this pasta, it has like such a nice chew to it. I was really pleasantly surprised. And so it made me excited to think that maybe this would hold up to a pasta bake. And so I'm gonna be testing that out tonight. And let me go ahead and show you really fast exactly what all I've got going on the stove right now, which I'm sure you can probably hear. Okay, so here's what's on the stove. We've got butternut squash, a pound of frozen butternut squash, boiling in a tiny bit of filtered water. Once that's soft, I will be blending that up into the faux cheese sauce with a little bit of soaked cashews, salt, garlic, nutritional yeast, and probably a little bit of caramelized onion. It gives it a really good flavor. I'll go show you guys my caramelized onion in just a second because I want to talk about this over here. I've got 2 pounds of frozen broccoli going, just sort of water sauteing in my stainless steel pans. And I do absolutely all of my oil-free cooking in stainless steel and cast iron. I do not use non-stick. I'm dubious about the chemicals in the non-stick pans, but even if they are truly 100% safe, as modern producers of non-stick say they are, they have to be replaced. The coatings do not last. Stainless steel and cast iron, if you take care of them, will last you your entire life. This pan is over 15 years old. These two I actually picked up as part of actually every single one of my stainless steel pans, with the exception of this one and one other I got at Goodwill. Major find. An entire set of Wolfgang Puck stainless steel, which I bought I think for about $50 with like multiple pans. And so they will last a lifetime. They're used even, and I've even had them now for probably about 10 years, and they're just perfect. So I do not go with a non-stick. I do all my oil-free cooking in those kinds of pans, and I never have an issue. When I'm doing something more like a pancake, I will do a tiny bit of oil with a brush on the base of like a good, well-seasoned cast iron pan, and I feel better about that microscopic amount of oil getting into my pancake than I do about the chemicals of the non-stick, and also the waste of it, you know, needing to throw it out and replace it like every year, or sometimes you can get a couple years out of them, but yeah, they just don't last. So I'm sticking with what's more natural. And then yeah, I've got my water going and it's boiling now, ready for pasta, but let me just quickly show you my caramelized onion. All right, so here's the caramelized onion and the soaked cashews. So I do a batch, like a big batch of caramelized onion, and like to just keep that in my fridge for the, like for cooking, so that I don't have to always caramelize onions every single time I want that flavor in my food. And this flavor just adds so much. So there they are, and they were water sauteed. Just, yeah, nothing but water in my cast iron pan. So, yep. That's how I do like all of my cooking. So I will show you guys what this thing looks like before it goes into the oven, but for now I gotta get my pasta into the water. And another thing I want to say, I hate this stupid, like, the new stove and these stupid burners. They will turn off. There's like some safety thing here because of fires or something, because people don't understand that when you have a stove on, you need to monitor that thing. And so my pan stopped boiling because it turns off and it like turns back on, like it maintains a certain temperature. It's so infuriating. So Adam had pulled one of the old burners off. So this is a burner from our old stove, and that's the one that I typically will use for something I really need to be kept at a solid temperature, but I should have done this one. So now here, see, it goes. It's not because I put the pasta in, like it was actually still doing a pretty nice rolling boil for a little while after the pasta was in, and it's just so infuriating. So if you end up needing to buy a new stove and you get a coil stove like I did because of all the canning I do, I don't want a glass top stove. And then also I'm not set up for gas, so my choice was either glass top or coil. So this is a new coil stove, and you end up with that. You just have to buy replacement burners so that you can actually maintain a safe cooking temperature. Like, there you go, it's boiling again. It's just like, you know, you're supposed to boil the whole time the pasta's cooking, and anyway, it's fine. Sorry, I don't mean to complain, but it's just my little annoyance, and I am sharing that with you. So, also, like, for your information, get yourself replacement coils that don't have this stupid safety thing in there. Ugh. Okay, so you sort of have to taste it as you go. Here's the cheese sauce. It had the cashews and the butternut squash. So probably about 2/3 of a cup of cashews. And then I did probably about 2 teaspoons of garlic, like a teaspoon of salt, and probably about 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast. I'm pretty sure that's everything, but I just tasted it and it sort of needs a little something. And I think it just needs hot sauce, because so often things just need hot sauce. So I'm gonna blend some hot sauce into this and see how it is, and then we're gonna do the beautiful cheesy bake. Oh yeah, there it is. I can't even quite explain it. There's something, the hot sauce gives it something, and it isn't even heat. Like, it's not spicy, but now it tastes really good. So I don't know what it is the hot sauce does. It's just a little trick I've noticed. So I'm gonna go ahead and go mix this up in the pan where I now have all the cooked broccoli and the pasta. It's like all in here. So I'm just gonna dump this in and mix it up and then get it baking. And so I feel like it needed a little extra liquid, and so I just put a little bit of water in the blender. So rather than just putting in plain water, I just sort of tried to blend up as much of the extra, like the leftover cheesy stuff in the blender as I could. And now that'll go over top and be some extra liquid that will hopefully let it come out nice and moist. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cover this and bake it. Oh, there goes the oven. It's telling me it's preheated. All right, so it came out kind of dry, like I knew it would. And I'm actually kind of glad this happened, because I know better. I should have put the liquid around the edges. I don't know. I guess I was kind of in a rush. So I'm glad it happened, so I can show you guys that stuff like this happens even in my kitchen, because I think sometimes people think that, I don't know, nothing like this ever happens to me, but it happens to me all the time. So it's still going to be yummy. These little chewy bits are going to be just nice, and my family kind of likes the chewy bits. So at first, because of the fact too that it wasn't quite as wet, this probably isn't going to come out as well as I would hope. Oh, well, hey, look, it kind of did. So, because you might wonder, why on earth would I go through all that? Why not just eat it once the pasta is mixed? And the answer is mainly for this, even though it didn't quite work so well because it probably hasn't sat long enough, but also because it was kind of dry and it didn't get baked together. It's that it turns the pasta into something that you can put out in a square, rather than something that people are just scooping, you know, giant portions into a bowl, and then it seems to disappear so much faster. This just seems to last longer, but also it ends up being a lot handier for putting in lunches and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm licking sauce off my finger. So let me go ahead and give this a quick taste test, And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video. Okay, fork. Let me see a chewy bit. Oh my gosh, that's still such good flavor. Okay, let me get into the parts that are more wet. I'll get a little broccoli. And I don't know, like, should I show my face? Does my face chewing it make it better somehow? I don't know. Hopefully not me burning my mouth. Oh man. It's really good. It's reminding me of something. Not mac and cheese, funny enough, but like some other thing. And I'm realizing here's all the bags of food out because we're getting ready to shoot a giant Mylar bag storage video. So that's coming at you guys next. And I got my sourdough right here. Dishes need to be loaded in the dishwasher. Yeah, it's real life. Anyway, okay, so that was delicious. And I'm excited about that, but I'm totally gonna put some more hot sauce on. And I guess that's it. So this was a day in my life, and hopefully that was enjoyable at all and even a little helpful. And so as always, I hope the rest of your day is good and your life stays wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna dig into this and actually sit and rest now, like actually for real. Okay, all right, bye. I just realized what it was. It's like tuna casserole is what it reminds me of. And now I'm like, how on earth did that happen? Because I didn't even put like dulse in there, but it's reminding me of a baked cheesy tuna casserole. That is totally the taste. That's weird, but it's good. Hopefully Adam still likes it because he's not into that kind of stuff. So anyway, we'll see when he gets home, but maybe you guys won't see because I'm genuinely leaving. I'm not filming anymore today. Okay. All right. Bye. For real this time. And hi, this is Kathy the Vegan Prepper, and this is Sage. Sage. That's my coffee. That's Mommy's coffee. Sage, it's Mommy's coffee.
That's it, it's coffee.
What? You are a punk. You're a punk. It's actually completely... It's completely unsweetened coffee. I cannot believe she likes this. This is ridiculous. Okay, I was gonna